Once upon a time, there was a young man named Takeshi who lived in a peaceful village surrounded by tall mountains. Takeshi had a lot of worries and thoughts constantly running through his mind, which made it difficult for him to find inner peace and happiness. He had heard about a wise Zen master who could help him with his problem, so he decided to go and seek his guidance. After a long journey, Takeshi arrived at a quiet temple in a forest of bamboo. The Zen master, named Master Akira, welcomed him warmly with a kind smile. Takeshi could see that Master Akira had a peaceful expression on his face, and it gave him hope that he could find the help he needed. Takeshi sat down in a meditation hall in the temple, and he poured out his heart to Master Akira. He explained how his mind was always busy and filled with thoughts, making it hard for him to feel calm and at ease. Master Akira listened carefully and then spoke gently to Takeshi. He said, "Emptying your mind doesn't mean getting rid of thoughts completely. It means observing your thoughts without getting too caught up in them. Imagine your mind as a big sky, and your thoughts are like clouds passing by. Let them come and go without holding onto them tightly." Takeshi was intrigued by Master Akira's words and started practicing what he had been told. Every morning, he would sit quietly and try to watch his thoughts without getting carried away by them. But he soon realized that it was not easy to control his busy mind. As time went on, Takeshi became more and more frustrated. He felt like he was failing because his mind was still filled with thoughts. He went back to Master Akira and shared his struggles and how impossible it felt to empty his mind. Master Akira smiled kindly and invited Takeshi to take a walk with him in the bamboo forest. As they walked among the swaying bamboo trees, Master Akira shared a meaningful story. He told Takeshi about a Zen master from a long time ago who had faced the same problem. This master's mind was overwhelmed with thoughts, and he felt trapped by them. So, he sought the advice of a wise man. The wise man gave the Zen master a teacup and began pouring tea into it. The tea overflowed and spilled onto the table. The Zen master was confused and asked the wise man to stop. He said, "The cup is already full." The wise man smiled and replied, "Yes, your mind is like this cup. It is overflowing with thought, leaving no space for stillness." Master Akira looked into Takeshi's eyes and said, "To empty your mind, you first need to acknowledge and accept your thoughts. By doing that, you create space in your mind for calmness and peace to arise." Takeshi understood what Master Akira meant. He realized that struggling against his thoughts only made them stronger. Instead, he needed to let them be, observe them without getting too caught up in them, and let them pass by like clouds in the sky. When Takeshi returned to the meditation hall, he resumed his practice with a new perspective. Whenever a thought came up, he acknowledged it without getting carried away by it. He watched it calmly and then let it go, creating room in his mind for stillness and clarity. As time went on, Takeshi noticed a change within himself. The constant chatter in his mind began to quiet down, and he experienced moments of deep silence and presence. He discovered the beauty of emptying his mind, which allowed him to gain new insights and wisdom. One morning, while sitting in meditation, Takeshi's mind was unusually calm. He felt an incredible sense of peace and clarity, as if the world around him had disappeared, and all that remained was pure awareness. In that moment, he understood that emptying the mind wasn't a goal to achieve, but a lifelong journey of self-discovery. Takeshi thanked Master Akira with deep gratitude for guiding him. With a serene smile, he realized that emptying the mind wasn't about getting rid of thoughts completely. It was about finding a spaciousness within himself where true peace and happiness reside. From that day forward, Takeshi continued his practice, accepting and observing his thoughts without getting too attached to them. He discovered the limitless tranquility that comes from emptying the mind. The takeaway from this story, relating it to modern problems, is the importance of finding inner peace and clarity amidst the busyness and distractions of our modern lives. In today's world, We are constantly bombarded with information, responsibilities, and external stimuli that can clutter our minds and leave us feeling overwhelmed. The struggles Takeshi faced in emptying his mind mirrored the challenges many of us encounter in managing our thought and finding a sense of calm and presence. The story reminds us that emptying the mind doesn't mean erasing thoughts entirely, but rather observing them without getting too entangled in them. In our fast-paced digital age, where our attention is constantly pulled in multiple directions, it is crucial to cultivate practices that allow us to create space for stillness and reflection. Taking moments to detach from technology, engage in mindfulness practices like meditation or deep breathing, and finding activities that bring us joy and peace can help us empty our minds and reconnect with our inner selves. By embracing the concept of emptying the mind, we can cultivate a healthier relationship with our thoughts and emotions. We can learn to observe them without judgment, allowing them to come and go without getting overwhelmed. In doing so, we open ourselves up to greater clarity, creativity, and a sense of inner peace amidst the chaos of our modern lives. Ultimately, the story encourages us to prioritize self-care and mindfulness, enabling us to navigate the modern challenges with a calm and centered mind. By emptying our minds, we can find the spaciousness and clarity needed to live more fulfilling and balanced lives in today's fast-paced world.